Today I'm going to be working on this 2020 Ford F150, and I'm going to be changing out the factory halogen headlights for a set of Morimoto XB hybrid LED headlights. So first off, I'm going to get in the truck and turn on the headlights. I'm going to need to turn out the garage light, but I'm going to get in the truck, turn off the headlights, and that way we can see what the factory halogen headlights are. And in the end, once the new headlights are installed, we'll see what the difference is between the two. So let's get in the truck and take a look at, see what the headlights look like. All right, we're in the truck, and now let's turn on the headlights and take a look and see what the factory halogen headlights do inside of my garage. So this is what the factory headlights look like on. Let's turn them off again. And back on again. So this is how bright they are. So let's get to work and put these new headlights in and we can compare them. Okay, here's our box with the headlights in it. Let's open it up and take a look at these headlights. And one side just lightly taped, and this one is taped all the way down the side of it. There we go. And we have a box inside of a box. So these are very well packaged. Big piece of foam protecting them. Okay, here's one of the headlights, and then here's our wiring. Set this off to the side. Right, let's see if we can fold this back down. Set her on top. Here we go. All right, here's our new headlight, all covered up in plastic. Let's get this off. Got a big thick bead of sealant on these. It's actually sticking. Okay. So here we go. Here is our new headlight. So these two are projector LEDs, and then your center turn signal light, parking light, will use the factory bulb. So first off, before we get into these much more, we need to get some parts off the front end of the truck. So let's get to that. So the first step is we need to remove these two bolts right here. And they are a 7mm. too. All right, now we need to get the bolts on the other side. So let me get that knocked out and I'll show you the next step. Okay, got the 2 bolts out, and now we're going to take this trim panel between the front of the truck and the bumper, and it should just pop right out. One. There we go. Now let's get the other side. All right, trim panel is out. Set this off to the side. All right, now we're under the hood, and the next step is I've got to remove this cover panel here so that I can get access to remove the grill. So I don't have a special little tool for this, so I'm just using some of these ring pliers to get up underneath these little tabs and lift them up. And once you do that, they pop out. There we go. Oh. And one more to go. There we go. Those are all out. Let's see. It's these. Okay. These just have a little, use a screwdriver, and they snap right out. Pop the top, and then they'll lift out. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 of them. So let me get to work and get on these things. Turn them around, some of these. And when you know they have to be pointed at all different directions. Oh no, that one flew. Hopefully it didn't go to the 9th dimension. I have to track that down. Be very careful when you're doing these so that the top cap part doesn't fly away on you. All right, 2 to go. 3 to go. I found another one. Well, all right, we now have all of these out. I think so. Let me double check it. Yes. Oh, no, one more. He was hiding. All right, now we have them all out. Yes. And this cover can come off. All right, so now we have our grill exposed, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, our grill is exposed. Now we need to get the front of the grill off. For this and the next section of this video, I forgot to turn my microphone on. So this is about removing the grill. And as you can see here, there are 4 bolts, they're 10 millimeters, at the top of the grill that need to be removed. In addition, there is a connector that you can see right next to the hood release lever that needs to be disconnected from the top of the grill as well. And in the next part of the video, there is 2 bolts at the bottom of the grill that are 8 millimeters that need to be removed as well so that you can pull the whole grill out. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and play some music while I go ahead and take this grill out. Now I'm going to remove the front headlight on the driver's side, and there are two 10mm bolts on the top, as well as a little Christmas tree clip holding it in. At the bottom of the headlight, on the left hand side, there is an 8mm bolt. Next to it is a 10mm bolt. And on the side of the truck where we removed that bumper cover, there are 3 more 10mm bolts that need to be removed. So I'm going to go ahead and get those done and get this headlight removed. And in the meantime, we'll play some more music. Okay, so I went to the auto parts store and I got the proper signal bulb, park light bulb, for the connectors that are inside of these headlights. And it is this right here, 7442NA. So let's get these plugged into that connector. Oops. So these will fit, and they click right in. And they click right in. There we go. So now we can install this connector into our Morimoto headlight and have the proper turn signal going. All right. Get our headlight up here on the end truck, and we're going to need our connector. Let's see. Well, this thing's all tangled up. So I believe this will be the best way. And then I'll drop down into here. And this will run across underneath. Down into here. Like this. This one, we're going to connect the round one Okay. And then our 2-pin connector. Goes there. And our 4-pin goes in here. Set that in there for a minute. Okay, so on our factory headlight, before we install, we need to remove this base plate right here on top, it's actually on the bottom of the headlight, but here on the top of it as it's configured, and attach it to the bottom of the new headlight. And it is secured with some T25, some Torx screws. So let me go ahead and get those out and get the base plate attached to the new headlight so we can begin our installation. So before I actually install the headlight, I'm going to go ahead and install the wiring for the light strip on it. And to do that, we need to remove the fuse for the daytime running lights. And then I've got my fuse cover removed. Let me zoom in here so you can see. That we are going to remove fuse right next to this blue one. It is the 10 amp fuse. So let me get my lights set up here so that way I can, fortunately, these vehicles are all aluminum. There we go. So I can see if I can grab a hold of this fuse. Man, he's tiny. Let me take the one next to him out first so I can grab a hold of it. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to plug this in. Right there. Hold on a second. Let me refer to the instructions real quick, make sure I got this wire going in the correct direction. Okay. I do have it pointed in the right direction. Let me go ahead and first install this other fuse back in. And there we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay. See how we want to run this wire. You can hear around the side of this box. Run it in here, down around the side of the battery. Okay, now let's see if we can get this lid closed. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. Flashlight's out. Oh. Let's see if our let's get another flashlight. So I've got the wire in out of the fuse box and wrapped around. I actually want to attach it to this passenger side headlight first before I do the driver side headlight. So let me go ahead and get that headlight taken out, and we'll start with the installation of the passenger side headlight. Okay, so I've got my wire run across the front end of the truck. In the directions, they say to run it across the top of the radiator, but I found a better solution in looping it underneath this horn where the headlight bolts onto. And I've got it zip tied to this harness that connects to the front vents for your front grille, and loosely zip tied also to the release cable for the hood, and then wrapped around going underneath behind here and down to the driver's side. So I have it just loosely set up so that I can, and I've got that side all wrapped up nice and tight so that I can install my passenger side headlight and then the driver's side headlight. So let me go ahead and get the base attached to the passenger side headlight and get that installation going. Okay, so now I've got both of the headlights installed, and now I gotta reinstall the grille. Let me get that installed, and then I'll just go ahead and button it up with the cover plate on top and the side screws, and then we can take a look and see how these headlights look. Okay, so we've got our grille installed back in, as well as the mat that goes on top of the grille and the radiator, and the upper bumper cover is installed. So now let's go ahead and shut this hood, take a look at these lights. Am I doing it upside down? Hold on. All right, here's what it looks like with the daytime running lights on. Go ahead and turn on the the headlights. There we go, there's your headlights. And now the brights. And there we go. And in a minute, we'll get a video from the inside so we can see what it looks like from the inside of the truck. Okay, here's what it looks like with the headlights on from inside the cab of the truck. And now, here's our high beams. So we got a whole lot brighter, better view of the road. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.